Hi you all, my name is Mary. This reading is for the second half of March 16th through the 31st reading for Leo. Hope everybody's doing good, getting ready for spring. This may or may not resonate with everybody. Just take what you can, okay? Let's see what we got. The Star card. Ace of Cups. King of Swords. The Hermit. The Magician. King of Cups. Ten of Swords. Nine of Swords. And the Lovers. Give me just a minute, okay? Alright you all, before we get started I will be taking some clarifying for a couple of these cards, so hang in there with me for just a minute, okay? I'm feeling like, you do have a couple, the 9 and the 10 of Swords of course, but the rest of these cards are feeling really good, like you guys are almost appreciating something that is happening in your life right now. And I feel like it's regarding love, it's regarding your happiness, your emotional fulfillment, and it's a really good feeling that I have right at this moment. Now I do feel too with this Star card, you know, you guys probably are aware that this is your wishes coming true kind of card. It also makes me feel like that there's a path that's been drawn out for you that you guys may need to pay attention to. Because with this card, it's like a blessing kind of that comes in for you. And it's like the universe says, hey, pay attention to this star right here. This is the star that you need to follow. This is the path that you need to take because this is meant for you. And if you'll pay attention to it and maybe go within, kind of like this Hermit says right here, you guys will be able to acknowledge, and you'll just know certain things that are meant to be. With this Hermit, this is your inner light shining, and if you guys will pay attention to, hold on, let me rephrase. The Hermit card sometimes means that you need to be by yourself, and sometimes you can actually listen to your own inner wisdom, your own inner spirit, your own inner guidance. When you do that, you'll actually be able to know certain things. You know how sometimes when your intuition kind of nudges you and says, wait a minute, you shouldn't do that, or, you know, let you know certain things. This is similar to that, but maybe a little bit deeper. It's also about you listening to your inner spirit, your inner light. When you do that, you'll be shown the path that's the right path for you. And with that, it kind of goes hand in hand with this Star card because it's showing you that this is meant for you if you'll pay attention. So I want you guys to be aware of that. Now, I do have the Lovers, I have the Star, and I have the King of Cups. Some of you guys may be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have a feeling for some of you this could be someone that you're dating possibly. It could also be someone in your family. You may be a father figure, you know, that loves you very much or that's giving you has your best intentions, basically. Sometimes if it's a father figure, they may be helping you with money, they may be helping you with advice, they may be helping you in different ways. But now for some of you, this could be like a family member, but for some of you, this is more like a romantic partner. Now let me come down here too, because I kind of feel like this air sign might be someone that's coming into your life as well. They may be a romantic partner when you see the Ace of Cups, the Star, and the King of Swords. This is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So some of you all may be dealing with a water sign, and some of you may be dealing with an air sign. Now, whether they are family members or spouses or neighbors, people at your church, you know, different people that work for you or work with you, you know, that kind of thing as well. It just depends. But I almost feel like that for the most part, they have your best interest at heart. Now I do have this Nine of Swords, and then the King, and then the Lovers. So possibly, let me give you a spin on this, okay? There could be a possibility that you're stressing out about something regarding an air sign, and it could be someone that you love, or could be regarding someone that you love. But I have a feeling, and we're going to take a clarifying here in just a minute, that whatever this is not going to last very long. You know, sometimes we stress out at night and we can't go to sleep over the news, for instance. Sometimes we stress out and we can't go to sleep because of something that's happened throughout the day at our job or at our work. And sometimes it's just not being able to get the crazy ideas and thoughts and what you need to do and different things that you're like making a checklist in your mind, and it's overwhelming. If that's the case, you all, I suggest to each and every one of you guys, before you go to bed, sit down, grab a pen and a paper, and write down everything that you have stored up in your mind. Especially, let's say that you own your own business, or you have a big presentation tomorrow at work, okay? And in your mind, when you go to sleep, you have all of these things. Did I do this? Did I do this? Did I do this? In the morning, I've got to do this. I've got to do this. I've got to do this. I've got to talk to so-and-so. I've got to make sure that the computer works. You know what I mean? It's almost like you have so many things going on in your mind, and you just need to write them down so you guys will be able to move forward and get some sleep, for heaven's sakes, and get all of that stuff out of your mind so you don't forget it the next day. So that's an example, and you guys probably know what I'm talking about. But sometimes this is like if you're opening a new business and you have a whole checklist and you're trying to remember everything to do, and you go to bed and you toss and you turn because like you can't quit thinking about things. That's almost how I'm feeling with this, to be honest, for most of you guys. So write it all down. Once you get it out of your head and you realize that it's all written down, you don't have to struggle with it at night, okay? If this is something different, possibly something going on with an air sign, maybe, and you're struggling with something, I don't think it's going to last but a couple of days. And I do think, too, that it could have something to do with this Star card, with possibly a new path that you're thinking about taking, and it could go hand in hand with this Ten of Swords as well. This Ten of Swords, you all, I'm going to be honest with you, it's not a pretty card. It's almost like you guys have been the first word that comes to my mind is tormented, and it's not, it's a crazy word, I know. But sometimes it's not just one person doing this to you. Sometimes it's not a person at all. It's just circumstances that happen that makes you feel this way. Sometimes it's situations, it's people, it's aggravations, and it's things that just kind of, you know, you have big plans for certain things and they don't turn out right, or you get a big snowstorm, or, you know, silly things like that. But I just want you to know that with this Ten of Swords up there, that is an ending to that. The Ten of Swords is an ending and a new beginning all wrapped up into one card. It's basically saying that that is definitely ending. So I want you all to realize that. As a matter of fact, you all, let's take a card for that one real quick, because I want to be able to see how that works out for you. Hold on. Let's take a card. Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Excuse me. You guys may be dealing with an earth sign. It could also be her practicality, her groundedness, her down to earth. Sometimes she stands for, you know, very motherly and very calm, very grounded. So you guys, this could be your energy at this time, but you also may be dealing with an earth sign. And it could be an energy that you guys are dealing with. You're wanting to stay more grounded, and you're not allowing this Ten of Swords nonsense to distract you, basically. So let's continue. I'm going to take another one. King of Swords. Second King of Swords. Okay, let me say this real quick, because I can take this in different ways. That Ten of Swords underneath, and then the Queen of Pentacles, and then the King of Swords, they may be the people that are treating you or making you feel that way, with the way of the Ten of Swords. Bless my heart, I can't talk. So they may be the ones making you feel that way, treating you that way. But on the flip side of that, they could also be the ones that's bringing you out of that Ten of Swords issues. Sometimes he can also stand for intelligence, clarity, can stand for authority. Sometimes he can stand for justice, honesty. I'm going to take another one. Hold on. Well, maybe you have a whole family going on here. Page of Wands. Younger energy. Could be a messenger. Could stand for great news coming in soon. Happy news coming in. Maybe with this Ten of Swords, there comes something out of it. Maybe this is a family that you guys are helping get out of this situation, maybe. Maybe this family's helping you get out of this situation. So these could either be people or energies, you all. And you've got 3 out of the 4. Hold on. Stalemate. Which way do I go? Should I, shouldn't I? Should I take this path? Should I not? Should I move in with this family? Should I not? You know, whenever I get the Two of Swords, this is how I feel about it. There's something going on in your life that you just don't want to make a decision on. You, in my mind anyway, you probably already know which way to go, but for some reason you keep postponing it or putting it off because you keep changing your mind. Hold on. Nine of Cups. You guys know what the Nine of Cups is, right? It's feeling, it's emotional fulfillment. It's a wish coming true, just like the Star card, honestly. It's a wish card. It's also, it could be a gathering or a get-together. And maybe that is a family that I was just seeing there. Maybe you guys are going to be getting together with family, with friends, with relatives. Maybe it's a reunion of some sort, a wedding or something to that extent. Maybe it's just a little party or get-together. But honestly, the Nine of Cups, beautiful card. It's emotional satisfaction. It's you guys feeling good about your accomplishments. It's you guys kind of patting yourself on the back a little bit and saying, you know what, I feel good about that. So let me look at this in a different way, okay? The King of Cups, water sign, could be someone that you love dearly, someone that loves you dearly as well. This Ten of Swords, I believe you're getting out of that for sure. And it could be because of a family member or a whole family that may be helping you make a decision. It could be a gathering or a get-together, but this is also a wish-fulfilled card, and you guys feeling good about a decision or feeling good about your decisions. So when you look at it down this way, makes me feel like you're going to manifest something, possibly this relationship may get stronger. You guys may be getting along better. Could be a water sign, could be an air sign that you're dealing with here. And it could be your family in general. Let's take one for this Nine of Swords. The Chariot. The Chariot, moving forward, you all. You know, whenever I see the Chariot, it just makes me feel like that there's something that there's no time to waste. It is time to take action. It means progress. It means you guys could be traveling somewhere. It could mean self-determination. Maybe this is you guys wanting to buy a car, wanting to go on vacation, wanting to move somewhere different. It can go in a lot of directions. Excuse me, sorry. I've got a cough, you all, and I apologize. So, water sign, going within and listening to your own inner light and moving forward from this Nine of Swords. I almost feel like for most of you guys, this Nine of Swords is something that's going on in a different way. Sometimes it's worrying about other people or other situations, but sometimes it's worrying about what's going on in your own life and how many things you've got to accomplish. And maybe this is you guys worrying about a gathering or social event or a wedding or a get-together that you guys have to make a lot of food or do decorations or, you know, get all of this stuff ready for something specific, possibly a wedding. Maybe it is a wedding with this Lovers. All right, let's take a couple for the sides. Ask your angels. You know, when I get the Hermit card, you all, I just want to say, if you guys are needing, if you're needing help in any way, my suggestion is prayer, of course. But they say, too, that if you ask your angels for help, for support, for guidance, for strength, for anything that you guys may need, that they will help you. But a lot of people don't realize that. So please, if you do need some kind of extra, maybe it's just strength at this time. Maybe it's guidance. Ask your angels for help and for guidance and for whatever you may need. You may be pleasantly surprised. Let's take another one. Joy and stability. Some of you all may be considering marriage. Some of you guys are getting or already into this relationship. And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with your bonding experience or your love for each other. If you're not in a relationship, this is about your family, possibly, and maybe even a get-together or a gathering at this time with your family. But I honestly feel like you guys are manifesting what's important to you right now. You are actually creating the important things that's going on in your life right now, And you're going to be emotionally tickled about it. You're going to be satisfied. You're going to be moving forward, possibly traveling, going on vacation, ready to buy a car, moving forward in one way or another, and getting rid of this Nine of Swords and that Ten of Swords. If you need to listen to your own inner guidance, I suggest turn off your phone, turn off your computer, turn off your television, sit in the quiet for a little bit and listen and just pray and think. You will, in my mind anyway, you will gain knowledge from within. And when that happens, it's almost like you just know the right way to do things, the right choices you need to make, the right path you're supposed to take. And with that, it kind of gives you a little bit of encouragement and a boost to move forward and more energy to move forward. And I believe that's where this comes along. There's your star card. There's your wish coming true. If you'll pay attention, it's kind of showing you and guiding you the right path to take. And then you're going to start manifesting what's important to you. This Ace of Cups, that Nine of Cups, the King of Cups, those are all absolutely beautiful cards, and you guys are emotionally fulfilled, or you will be very soon, and emotionally happy and satisfied with the way things are working out for you and your family. For some of you, this King is someone, well, I'm just going to say someone that you love or someone that loves you very much. And it's also could be your energy as far as you guys taking back control over the emotional roller coaster that maybe you guys have been on for a while. And then with this Chariot, I really do believe you're moving forward, possibly with an air sign, towards this Lovers that you guys could be getting closer and closer. You may be in a relationship with an air sign, and maybe once again it may be a family member. But I feel like you are either in a relationship or you will be getting in a relationship with one of these signs. And I feel like you're moving forward in it. Ask your angels if you need anything. And look at this joy and stability, you all. The way this is going to work out for you is you guys are going to be absolutely pleased with the ways we're going to work out. And it's going to be a big relief. I almost want to say it's a big sigh of a relief for some reason. So I think maybe when you're listening to this, you guys could be going through a little bit of static, a little bit of a stress, a tad, but I believe it's going to work out for you, and you guys are going to be pleased the way it works out. I'm confident of that. All right, Leo, this is a great reading. I hope you guys have enjoyed it today. This is your second half of March 16th through the 31st reading for Leo. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope you guys come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.